today we have the Universal Nutrition Ultra Whey Pro. This is Mocha Cappuccino. So let's look at the label, look at the content, see how it mixes, see how it tastes. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the Universal Nutrition Ultra Whey Pro. Again, this is Mocha Cappuccino. I was a little bit apprehensive about purchasing the Mocha Cappuccino flavor, but I was pleasantly surprised. Okay, this stuff is really good. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the nutritional label. You can see that it is a good source of protein. It's a whey concentrate, ultra filtered whey concentrate. And you can see that we get 22 grams of protein per one scoop. And there are 30 servings per container. It's relatively low in carbs. You see only 3 carbs. 2 of those are sugar. And you can read the rest of the label yourself there. All right, so let's go ahead and break into this here. Take a look inside. See, it's sort of a, it's got a little bit of a tan color to it. If you stick it right up to your face, you can really sort of smell that coffee flavor. Again, Mocha Cappuccino. So let's go ahead and see how this mixes in just plain water, okay, with just a spoon. So we'll dig in here for the scoop, and a scoop is included, by the way, in this product. See, nice clear scoop. So we'll just get 1 scoop. We'll pop it into, this is about 4 or 5 ounces of water, it appears to be. All right, so I gave it a stir for about 45 seconds to a minute there. And you can see it's done very well. You can see there, not really any clumps to speak of, really. And this is about like 5 ounces of water. Take a look there. You can see pretty good. All right. Now, I personally like to mix this in a shaker cup, which makes it a bit more frothy. And when you're talking about a coffee flavor, that can be important if you like things like iced lattes or whatever. Anyway, as far as taste goes, there are a few clumps in there whenever you do it with just a spoon. I've had this for a few days already and mix it up in the shaker cup, and it does much better in a shaker cup. So I couldn't really see any clumps. We couldn't really see any clumps, but there are some, little tiny balls of protein in there. Little tiny protein balls. Definitely mix this one in a shaker cup. Again, as far as flavor goes, it's really going to depend on how you mix it. If you mix it like this, I'm going to say around a 7. If you mix it the way I've been doing it, shaker cup, and then load that with ice. Again, I use about 5 to 6 ounces of water for 1 scoop, and then load it up with ice. All right, swirl it around a little bit. Man, it is good. I mean, it tastes pretty much like an iced latte you would get somewhere. An iced coffee you would get somewhere. Mix it, like I said, shaker cup, load this with ice, and then throw in some half and half, maybe some heavy cream, even whipped cream. I'm not talking whipping cream. I'm talking, like Cool Whip, whatever. Throw that on top, and man, you've got a really good protein shake there. And also, it's really refreshing. Again, loaded with ice. It's also really refreshing right after your workout to have that nice coffee kick, that coffee flavor. Not too much in the way of a mocha flavor, of a chocolate flavor, not too much in the way of that. I mean, maybe a little hint of it on the back, but you can definitely pick up the coffee flavor of the Mocha Cappuccino, and the sort of silkiness of a cappuccino, the milk or whatever that makes it silky, that gives it that texture. But definitely a coffee flavor, not an overpowering, not super bitter, anything like that. But you can definitely pick that up. If you like less of flavor, of course, you could just add more water or milk, whatever you want to use. I like it a bit more present, so 4 to 5 ounces of water per scoop is what I like to use for this protein. Really, really good stuff. I'd give it about an 8.5. I mean, it's quickly become one of my favorites. And if you like I said, if you really want to kick it up, throw in some half and half whipped cream. If you don't care about calories, or you're just one of those assholes who can eat whatever the fuck they want, throw some ice cream in there too in a blender. Blend it up with some coffee flavored ice cream, chocolate chip ice cream, vanilla ice cream, whatever the fuck you want. Throw some of this in there, and you'll have a really, really good protein shake, which will help you bulk up if that's the phase you're in. But if you're cutting down, stick to water. Stick to a little bit of half and half in there, because fat is good for you. Fat is not the enemy. And as you can see, this will work fine with pretty much any sort of diet that you're on. Okay? So again, about an 8.5 on this flavor. Definitely one of my top flavors that, right up there with the Cellucor red velvet cake batter. Really good stuff. Universal Nutrition Ultra Whey Pro Mocha Cappuccino. If you like coffee, this is definitely one to check out, man. It's not very sweet at all. I kind of like that. But I mean, it's just barely just got a hint of sweetness, which is enough for me. But if you want a little more sweetness, throw in some equal or something like that. Split up whatever you like to use. Okay, guys, so go check it out. Universal Nutrition Ultra Whey Pro Mocha Cappuccino.